Okay, so we're going to remove thread from this hook assembly here, and we can see that the thread is wrapped around there pretty good. And the thing about removing thread from a hook assembly is that you can grab onto the thread most of the time like this and actually reverse the hand wheel in the direction that the machine normally runs, and you'll see that the thread will actually come off fairly easily, which is nice. You can just go ahead and remove it, and this makes it easier than in some cases disassembling the hook if you do not have a timing issue. If the initial test showed that the machine was stitching nicely, we don't really want to remove the hook to take this thread out. We want to go ahead and just pull the thread out while turning the hook in a direction that will get that thread to come out in a way that's not a problem. Alright, so that's great. It's really good. So normally when we do hook timing, we're actually going to go ahead on a rotary hook and time the machine I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here so we can get a really good look at this. We're going to go ahead and time the machine using the screw on the hook here, and then here, and here. So there's actually 3 screws on this hook that will accommodate hook timing. And what we're going to look at, we're going to go ahead and look at the hook timing from above, and we'll get a better look at this here. Okay, so we can see that the needle is coming down, and when it ascends, that hook is coming in right above the needle. Okay, so it's in time right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is change the timing so that it is out of time. And then we can see an example of the machine being out of time. So I'm going to loosen one of the timing screws. Then we'll loosen the other timing screw here. And one thing about timing a rotary hook is that you actually have several options on timing. Before I loosen those, if you're just doing the hook timing, you can keep the basket play, or where the position finger is holding the basket in place on either the right and left side of the basket, and not change the spacing but just change the hook timing by making an adjustment to the drive gear here. And we can see we have a couple of Allen screws on that black gear where we could make timing adjustments. If we make the timing adjustments on the hook, it will change the spacing of the hook, or the up and down position of the hook, which will in turn change the position finger, the basket, where it holds the basket in place. So let's go ahead and loosen our timing screws on the bottom, where the gear drive is.